Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year and thank you so much for clicking on this video. In this one, we're going to be talking about Facebook or Meta stock. So if you like financial content, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. So without further ado, let's hop right into the video now. So Meta Platforms develops products that enable people to connect and share with friends and family through mobile devices, computers, VR headsets, and in-home devices. It operates in two segments: Family of Apps, and Facebook Reality Labs. The Family of Apps segment includes Facebook, which enables people to connect, share, discover, and communicate with each other on mobile devices and personal computers; Instagram, a community for sharing photos, videos, and messages; Messenger, a messaging application for people to connect with friends, family, groups, and businesses across platforms and devices. I believe it's connected to Facebook. And finally, WhatsApp, a messaging application that is used by people and businesses to communicate in a private way. The Facebook Reality Labs segment includes augmented and VR related consumer hardware, software, and content that help people feel connected anytime and anywhere. The company was formerly known as Facebook and changed its name to Meta Platforms in October of 2021. Facebook was originally founded in 2004 and is headquartered currently in Menlo Park, California. Alright, now let's take a look at Meta's price movement. So for the day, down 2.3%. Over the week, down 0.78%. For the month, up 8%. Over 6 months, actually down 5%. Over the year, up 25%. And then finally, over 5 years, up 173%. So the big news out of Meta right now is that it's surging based on demand from its subsidiary platform, Oculus. So Meta Platforms jumped 3.2% on Monday to its best close in 6 weeks after its Oculus VR headset appears to have been a popular gift this holiday season. So before Christmas, the Oculus app ranked as a top 10 iOS entertainment app only in the US. But on Christmas Day, the app jumped to top ranked in the United States and hit top 5 in entertainment app category in 14 other countries. To note, Oculus is a popular gift this holiday season, but potentially benefited from console shortages like the PS5 or Xbox Series X. Meta shares, finally, had climbed more than 10% since Facebook unveiled its name change on October 28th, as Mark Zuckerberg touted the Oculus Quest headset as the center of the company's VR efforts. It's important to know that in November, Qualcomm CEO Cristiano Mon said Meta had shipped about 10 million Oculus Quest 2 headsets over the past year. This estimate indicated that Oculus was close to getting to Mark Zuckerberg's goal of reaching around 10 million VR users. So no one can deny that the metaverse is pretty much expanding. And so Meta is also expanding into augmented reality or the AR market, along with the VR market with its Ray-Ban Story smart glasses, kind of like the Snapchat glasses. So in addition, it plans to launch a higher-end mixed reality headset codenamed Project Cambria in the near future. Another reason why people are so fond of Meta right now is because of its cheap valuation. As you can see, compared to its growth versus its valuation, Meta is expected to have a 21.4% EPS growth over the next 5 years, but a price to earnings growth of less than 1, which is the median, as you can see, tallied at 0.91, when its competitors, all the FANG companies, Amazon 2.05, 3.85, 1.49, and 0.85. So as we can clearly see, Meta and Alphabet are way cheaper than Amazon, Apple, or Netflix, and their growth isn't as bad as them. As we can see, Apple is probably the worst growth to valuation ratio. What else? Uh, Netflix isn't too bad. Amazon isn't too bad, but as you can see, if you really want good a good tech valued company in this market, Meta Platforms and Alphabet is the way to go. And right now, the only reason we're talking about Meta right now is because of the metaverse. But definitely take a look at Google as it can start competing really with these other FANG companies. Staying on the topic of valuation, let's take a look at PE ratio, or price to earnings ratio of the FANG companies. And as we can see, uh, Meta has the lowest PE ratio out of the 5 companies, which means it has the cheapest valuation. So just reiterating why people are buying this stock, think about it. Cheap valuation and high growth potential It's just the perfect time to buy right now. All right, now let's take a look at the Facebook side of things. I think it's pretty fair to say that most people unanimously agree that Facebook is still Meta's main source of revenue and product. So let's just take a look at Facebook's daily active users. And as we can see, they have been growing steadily since Q3 of 2019. And as the population grows in the world, so will Facebook's users because it's a parallel or it's a correlation. And as we can see, another fascinating thing is that US and Canada don't make up many of Facebook's users. It's mostly what they consider the rest of the world and Asia and the Pacific, so like Australia, New Zealand, and those type of countries. So clearly, many people are joining Facebook. Many advertising people are going to put more ads, and that's just going to create more revenue and more revenue for Facebook. Now, if we take a look at Facebook's monthly active users, meaning that a person needs to check Facebook only once a month, we can see that there are almost 66% more users. And this is a common trend. 66, 66, the only one discrepancy is 67, but that's very close to 66. So on average, Facebook has 66% more monthly active users than daily active users, which is still incredible. So if we take a look at Facebook's revenue growth, it's definitely not as impressive as their user growth, but you could say it's up there. So as we can see, most of their revenue comes from advertising, which would just be advertisers putting click on ads or ads before videos on people's Facebook homepages. But Facebook has another source of revenue, which is called other. It's not like they don't really talk much about it, but other revenue includes their net fees that they receive from developers using their payment infrastructure and delivery of hardware fees. So that's just another thing to keep an eye on. So how will this other revenue fluctuate from time on? Well, that's all I've got for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. Make sure to hit the like button to help out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, make sure to subscribe to keep up with all my uploads. Quick reminder to check the description below for additional resources related to finance, investing, and YouTube. Enough said, have a great day, and thanks for watching and stopping by. I'll see you in the next one.